Hi there. The AirPods Pro 2nd Gen is out and it comes in at about $399 Aussie dollars, which is a lot of money on just a bunch of headphones. Are these worth your hard-earned buckaroos? Let's find out. But first, a quick unboxing. If I just laid it out here, you wouldn't really know which one's which. It's very similar. Looking at the bottom, it now has speakers to find it using the Find My app. Flipping it on one side, you now have the lanyard strap as well. The back is pretty similar. On the older one, the button looks a bit more prominent, but I'm not sure if that was just built over time. The newer one still has the button, but it's just a lot less noticeable. In terms of sizing, they're pretty much exactly the same. So if you happen to have any accessories, such as a case, it will easily work with the new one as well. Opening these up, again, they look almost identical. Looking at the individual earbuds, again, almost identical. A few minor differences. The bottom is missing the black grill, but instead we have it on the top. The design on the back, it looks the same, and similar deal on the bottom as well. Both of them still have the same groove, but the new one can be used as a volume slider as well. In terms of fit, it comes with different sizing options: extra small, small, and large, and the one already on the unit is a medium. For those of you who know me, I love noise cancelling headphones, especially when traveling on trains and planes. It makes a huge difference. For years, I had been using the Bose QC35. Absolutely love them, but ever since Apple released the AirPods Pro back in 2019, these ones have literally been gathering dust. I actually had to dust off the case for this video. Now, of course, general logic dictates that a full-size headset with bigger drivers can't possibly beat something as small as this. But in my experience, it came very close, and with a huge bump to portability. Could literally just fit this in my pocket and go wherever and achieve very close results. And that's why I'm really keen on seeing how they've improved this one. I'll re-listen to the first gen just on Spotify. Alright, moment of truth, the new ones. Okay, so first thought, it doesn't fit as well with the medium tip. I'll probably have to change it to a different size. Now that we're connected, let's give this a whirl. So I'm trying out the same settings, noise cancelling, and fixed stereo. So the bass is really punchy. So first impression, pretty good. I can definitely hear more bass in it, and I could get some more treble sounds here and there. Obviously, this was by no means a scientific test. I'll try it out on public transport and in public places, because that's where the real test is. One quick observation, had the fan on, and it definitely made a world of difference between the two. When I re-listened to the first gen, it made me realize how much more noise was being cancelled out in the newer gen. The second gen cut out majority of the noise. There was still a bit of the high-pitched whir, but majority of the noise fan was removed. The difference was noticeable when I was not playing any music, but when I started listening to music, both the generations were pretty similar. As I mentioned, you can now control the volume through touch. You just slide your finger over either bottom or swiping up top, and you can only do it one swipe at a time. So as you see, I'm swiping up. I can only increase it one level at a time, which is really good. I was really worried that I might accidentally turn it all the way up and it just blasts my eardrums. So I'm really happy that you can only increase it set levels at a time. Some people might think it's a hassle, but I'd rather have it this way. And it's pretty responsible as well. So if you do need to turn it all the way up, you can do so fairly quickly by just keeping on swiping multiple times. Worst case, you can always just pull your phone out. With iOS 16, you also have personalized spatial audio. You go under settings and under AirPods Pro, swipe all the way down, and under spatial audio, you'll see personalized spatial audio. Before that, I would recommend you test out your ear tip fit and make sure it's the correct one before proceeding to personalize the spatial audio. These ones now have better Find My integration. If they are outside the case, in the app you will now see it saying outside of case and showing you the neutral buds. In the Find My app, you can now click on the sound button. The light flashes and plays a quick sound as well. I believe the new ones also have better support for switching between your phone and your laptop. I'm keen to test it out. So, initial impressions, it is very similar to the first gen. If you already have one, at this stage, from my very little experience with the device, I would say it's not worth the upgrade, but the proof is in the pudding. Apple claims it has about 2 times better noise cancellation, which I will definitely test out. Stay tuned for that. But for now, my recommendation would be if you already have the first gen, stick with that until there's a bit more compelling evidence out there. If you are in a noisy environment often and you feel that bothers you, you may want to check out the second gen. But again, the first gen were pretty good as well, so the bar is already set pretty high. You do get about 30% battery life with the new ones, so if that is a huge deal, you may want to consider upgrading, but I found the first gen was pretty good as well. Will you be upgrading? Let me know in the comments.